Baby is born at 3.5 months, and after 6 years, she looks like this. Lisa Blennerhassett's 2-year-old daughter Ella was given a 50% chance of survival when she was born at 3.5 months by emergency C-section. Weighing in at a minuscule 350 grams, at just 1 week old, her tiny body was administered with 5 shots of adrenaline, while medics desperately worked to save her life. The brave tot spent 19 weeks in neonatal care in University Maternity Hospital, UMH Limerick, and was one of the smallest babies born in Limerick in 2019. Now thriving and well, Lisa has decided to pen a book to help other parents who are caring for sick and ailing premature babies. Speaking to News Talk Breakfast, Lisa said, "My placenta basically gave up. I was in hospital for a few days beforehand and she was delivered on Tuesday the 28th of May. It was a bit of a shock. She went on from there to spend 19 weeks in neonatal. We were told she was born it was 50-50 her chances of survival. So to get her to the first 24 hours, then the next 48, the next 72, and then for the first week, and she hit all that with flying colors, and they said after the main objective was to avoid infection. But we couldn't believe how well the first week went. We even got to take her out for a hold, even though she was on a ventilator. We were told a day that day would tell a lot, and were advised to get her baptized or whatever we needed to do." The couple were dealt more devastating news when Ella suddenly took a turn for the worst. "A couple days later, we were called in at 5:30 in the morning to say that her heart rate had gone down really low and they were trying to resuscitate her, and we needed to come in straight away. Terrifying, but luckily by the time we'd got in, she'd come around, but it's a sight I suppose no parents want to see. After reading her medical report later, I suppose we didn't realize how serious it was at the time, but they were working on her for 15 minutes doing CPR and she had to get 5 shots of adrenaline. A miracle to be alive, to be honest," she continued. The proud mom penned her book, Once Tiny, Forever Strong, to celebrate Ella's first birthday, a milestone she thought her baby girl would never see. "We wanted to do something special for her first birthday. Obviously, with COVID, we couldn't do much, but we set up a GoFundMe page, and the GoFundMe page took off. We didn't think it would do as well as it did. We raised €8,020, then we wanted to get something unique for the neonatal unit, and we wanted to do something that kind of tied in with Ella as well. Ella loves books, and we're talking with different nurses, particularly one of the head nurses, Marie, and he said, 'Would you ever think about writing her story?' In the early weeks, they were encouraging me to read to her in the incubator when I couldn't take her out. So they say by reading to her, the parents find voices very soothing and it's very regulating for them. It tells the story without making it too scary, but it's there for the parents to pull it out and say, if this baby can do it, then mine can as well." The book was originally just planned for the neonatal unit in UMH Limerick, but they're considering putting it on general sale in the coming months. This baby girl was also born too early, and this is what happened to her. A mom has posted an incredible progress photo of her premature baby daughter Grace, who has undergone an amazing transformation in just 3 months. When Mary Parkins gave birth to her daughter at 23 weeks, the impossibly tiny infant weighed just 1 pound. But 3 months later, the miracle baby now weighs 5 pounds, and Parkins celebrated with a post dedicated to her daughter's transformation. "Happy 3-month birthday to this little one. I can't believe how much she's grown in such a short time," the new mom wrote. The post has received over 1,000 likes since it was uploaded a day ago, and people cannot stop gushing over Grace's progress. According to the NHS, premature babies born before 24 weeks typically do not survive as their lungs and other vital organs have not developed enough. Fortunately, recent medical advances in neonatal care mean babies born prematurely can make it with the help of intensive medical intervention. However, the risks are still high as there's an increased risk of disability. For babies born at 23 weeks, there's only about a 13% chance of survival without neurological impairment, according to a study published in the New England Journal of Medicine. But it is possible, as proven by Grace, whose mom has posted pictures of her daughter's journey since she entered the world on New Year's Eve. However, the journey has been anything but smooth. In one Instagram post, Parkins describes the bad days in the NICU, which come fast and hit us like a ton of bricks, alongside a photo of Grace post-operation for a perforated bowel. Little Grace has also had to endure numerous blood transfusions, so many that her mom has lost count, jaundice, and multiple surgeries in the 3 months she's been alive. Despite the odds, Grace is recovering and growing stronger each day. No longer confined to an incubator or IVs, the little baby still has a few more hurdles according to Instagram, but her mom is hopeful that she'll be able to come home in the next few weeks.